And if I still haven't convinced you, here's the last piece of the puzzle that makes us different from most businesses. The product is perishable. Now, when you think of perishable, you think of, okay, the banana that I was going to eat for breakfast is pretty brown there. I'm not going to eat it. It's perished. We look at things, our perishability is different in that, again, most of our products go away, have a very short opportunity for sale. And here's the best example I can give you. Hotel. Anybody work in a hotel? Okay, cool. Let's say you have a 100-room hotel, okay? And tonight, let's say you sell 90 rooms. 90 rooms occupied, you sold. 10 rooms went unoccupied. Can you carry that inventory over tomorrow? In other words, can you sell 110 rooms tomorrow? The answer is no. The product goes away. The opportunity to sell your product goes away overnight. Does that make sense? That's what we mean by perishable. Let's say the airline, 200 seat capacity, and only 100 seats are filled when it takes off. Can you take those other 100 seats and put it on another airplane? The answer is no. Once it takes off, it's gone. The opportunity to sell that is gone forever. That's what we mean by perishable. The cruise line that only has 80% of its cabins full. When it sets sail, can you take those 20% cabins off and put it on another boat and sell it? The answer is no. All right, so do you understand about perishability?
I counter argue that.
Please do. I love a good argument.
What if you go to a restaurant, you have a really good server, and that's an everlasting memory, so you are a repeat customer there, and you go there for that?
And you bring up restaurants, and people talk about restaurants all the time. They say, well, wait a minute. If I don't sell the steak tonight, I can sell the steak tomorrow, right? Yes, but can you sell the seat tomorrow? It's the same thing. Now, that doesn't address what you're saying. You're saying that it's not perishable because it lasts, the memories last forever?
Right, you have a good experience there, so you return and you keep going back.
Right. The experience is not perishable, but the product is. Does that answer your question? Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. I mean, you know, that we keep the memories, and that's part of the product, and we carry that forever. But we don't have the opportunity to carry that over and resell it. The classic example I use is the can of, and let me take this a step further, okay? Where are my hotel people? Where do you work?
Wild Dunes Resort in Charleston.
Wild Dunes, okay. Front desk?
No, I did like activities.
Okay. Front desk?
4 points, yeah.
Okay. You work the night shift?
Yeah.
Okay. You're 50% occupancy tonight. Let's say your rate is usually $100 a night. Let's just play, okay? You're the only one at the desk. I walk up to you, and let's say you own the hotel, so you have a financial interest in this. What's your name?
Shivam.
Shivam, okay. Shivam, I walk in, you're 50% full, and I say, hey, I'm looking for a room tonight. You say, you're in luck. I got one for you, $100 a night. $100 a night's a little high for me. How about $80 a night? Deal or no deal?
Deal. Isn't there websites where you can do that?
Well, yeah, you're going, don't go too far now. Okay. We're just talking about the basics right now. You're gonna make a deal with me. Why?
Because if you say no, it's $80 you're gonna lose, and you're gonna have an empty anyway.
Absolutely. Here's an age-old premise. $80 is better than $0. An empty room doesn't do you any good. You can't carry it over tomorrow night, right? You're going to make a deal. We'll talk about the websites later. You're absolutely right. That's the premise they're built on. Anybody work at a grocery store? Where do you work?
Food line.
Food line, okay. Pretend you're the general manager of Food Line. I walk in and you're selling cans of tuna for what, $2? I go, hey, I want to talk to the manager. I go to you and I say, what's your name?
Jacob.
Jacob, I got this can of tuna. It says $2 on it. I'll give you $1.50 for it. What are you going to say? Get the hell out of here. It's $2. Right? Why are you going to say no and
Shiva.
Shivam is going to say yes?
Because the can will be there tomorrow.
You can sell it tomorrow. Someone will pay $2 for that can of tuna tomorrow. You see the difference? Perishable and not imperishable, or non-perishable? Perishable and non-perishable. Yeah, don't think of the banana going bad. Think of, if I don't sell it tonight, will it go away? Do I have the opportunity to sell it tomorrow? Can of tuna, yes. Hotel room, no. Is it easier or harder to sell things that are perishable? What's harder, selling hotel rooms or cans of tuna?
More challenging.
Hotel rooms. What?
Has to be nice. You have to make it like somewhere someone wants to stay.
Sure, but it's the time pressure. Every night you're under pressure to sell all of your rooms. That's very difficult. Jacob, if he doesn't sell his can of tuna today, I'll sell it tomorrow. If I don't sell it tomorrow, I'll sell it the next day. So it's more challenging, right? So if you're doing something that's more challenging, get paid more or less. Get paid way more, right? If you are a hotel revenue manager who is the guy or gal who's in charge of making sure that everything gets sold at the right price, you are under the gun every night. You want to sell every room, you want to fill 100% every night. That pressure is on. Anybody sell cars for a living? No? Okay, my brother-in-law sells cars. And it's his life, it goes in month cycles, right? Beginning of the month, he's like Mr. Cool, everything's cool, no problem with life. End of the month, he's just like, oh, why?
You gotta hit the quotas.
Got to hit the quotas at the end of the month. So in the beginning, he's fine. The end of the month, he's stressed out. Hotel managers are stressed out every night. Because you got to sell every night. You want to fill as much as you can every night. Make sense? Restaurants, right? Man, who here works in restaurants? What restaurant? What's your name? Where do you work?
I'm Elizabeth, and I work at the Green Olive.
Okay, the Green Olive. I'm just assuming that on Friday, Saturday night, it's crazy.
It's actually crazier at lunches because people from the State House and students.
Okay.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be cool if, okay, let me rephrase this. You get peaks when you're like crazy busy, and you get valleys when everyone's standing around looking at each other, saying, I wish a customer would come in, right? Because you make money on tips, right?
Right.
Wouldn't it be great if you could just kind of level everything out to have that consistent? It's not to be, though.
Right.
That's the way we are in the hotel and the hospitality industry. We're crazy busy sometimes, and we're crazy slow sometimes. And I would love to be able to flatten that out. It's tough to do. It's easier to do with cans of tuna or cars. Make sense? So if I convince my business majors out there that we are special and we deserve our own college. Maybe so, maybe yes. That's the way it is. But if I made a good argument, okay, good. That's what I want to do. So, characteristics of hospitality, by the way, we'll see this again on the test. Make sure you know it really well. You're going to be really glad you're here.